to our channel. So I know it's been a little bit since I've updated you guys. It's just been very, very busy with the holidays and last month and everything going on and getting home and getting back settled in. So I'm going to go ahead and update you guys now. First things first, I hope you guys all had amazing holidays and a great Christmas and a great New Year's, and I hope everyone was safe and was able to see the family that they could. So the last 30 days have been definitely crazy. The first update, obviously, I just want to kind of address it, is the trigger shot did not work for us this month. This is our first time trying it, so I get it's just something new. It's not really guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed with this. So yeah, it didn't work out this month. I ended up getting my period on the 28th, which is fine because that's good for the next month because I got my period on the same time as I did the previous month. So that means that things are starting to regulate themselves, which is awesome, which is great. So there's one positive where there's a negative. It didn't work, but I still got my period on the same time of the month. So that is great. I'm going to be positive about that. The other thing is the trigger shot did cause some issues. So I was told by a doctor, but I still have to verify all of this with my OB when I see her again. So the first thing that kind of happened with the trigger shot is about a week after, I ended up going to the ER because I had extremely bad right abdomen pain, and it was pretty painful. I couldn't really walk, I couldn't really run, I had a hard time using the restroom. It just really hurt to do anything that flexed my stomach. So I ended up going to the ER and getting that checked, and they ended up saying that I was growing a mass on my right ovary, and they think the trigger shot is what irritated it to start causing pain. I was told that these things just pop on their own. They can be very, very, very painful when they pop, like extremely painful. So I'm not excited for that, if that's gonna happen. And then other times they said they remove them, but that's only under some certain circumstances. So I don't know, we're just gonna have to wait and see with that. But with all of that happening, I had to take antibiotics. And as in one of the videos that you guys saw at the very end, I was on my way to a dentist appointment. In that dentist appointment, I ended up needing to get a tooth removed. And therefore, I had to take antibiotics for that as well. I had literally just started taking the antibiotics for my tooth. Then I had to start taking the antibiotics for my mass. So with that, I didn't really comprehend that taking so much antibiotics was going to cause a certain infection that was very painful, and I would never wish that upon anyone, and it was awful. So I've had multiple issues this month with little things, little and big things, that have kind of just put a little bit of a pause on the whole fertility thing. The month of January, after talking to my OB, I updated her with everything. She's actually going to request for the CT scans and the x-rays, the tests, everything that I did. She's going to request that and kind of go over it. And then when I see her again in February, that's when she will kind of like update me and talk to me about everything that's going on that she can see from all the tests and stuff. So that's a plus. I'll find out more next month. But after talking to her about all of this and everything that's been going on, we talked about me taking a break this month, the month of January, and just kind of letting my body get back to normal without all the medications, without the shot, without everything. Just kind of let it clean itself out, and then start fresh in February. Which I talked to my husband, I talked to my mom, I talked to my dad, my grandma, and my mother-in-law, and I just kind of talked to them, and all of them kind of agreed that it's okay to take a month off of this. It's okay to take some time off of this, because ever since I have found out I had PCOS and found out that I'm gonna need, a little extra to get pregnant, I have been doing that extra. I have been putting everything I possibly could into my body just to see if I can ovulate and get pregnant. And honestly, that's not like the healthiest thing to do all at once. I just have nonstop been taking so many pills. Like, I had my whole shelf over here was full of medicine, and I threw it all out because this month I am going to start clean, and I'm just going to let myself have a breather from everything and see if maybe all these little issues so slowly subside. I know with taking medicine that there is side effects. There's things that can happen. Sometimes you fix one thing, but then you start another thing. And that's just how medicine works. And it sucks, but that's just the way it is. So I am going to do the smarter thing for me and my body, since my body is going to be the one that's going to be carrying a baby. I want my body to be as good as it possibly can for that baby. I want to give that baby an amazing home for 9 months until it comes out into the world, and then I'll give it an amazing home for the rest of its life. Like, I just want our children to have the best home in my tummy and the best home in the world. So I am doing what I think is best right now for that. I did end up, I am still taking the Myonisodol, because this is just for ovarian strength and health and stuff like that. It doesn't really have to do much with fertility. It has more to do with like the PCOS side of it and how PCOS affects your body, because PCOS does affect your body in many, many, many ways with hormones and all that stuff. So I am still taking this just to keep my ovaries intact and healthy. And then we are trying to have a child, I am still taking the prenatal vitamins with folic acid. So yeah, but on top of everything that's been going on with like the craziness with my body and everything that's just been going on lately, I do have good news. So ever since I started this journey, I have not once ovulated naturally. The only time I ovulated was when I got the trigger shot, and that was great. That was the most exciting feeling ever, because I finally got to see what a positive ovulation test looked like, and it was really, really exciting. I know it's probably not much, but it is so exciting to see a positive ovulation test. And then one other thing that I did do that I might get judged on was so when you take the trigger shot, you're not supposed to take any tests, any pregnancy tests or anything like that for the first 2 weeks, because the trigger shot puts HCG in your system, and that is what gives you a positive pregnancy test. So she told me, do not take any pregnancy tests until 14 days after your shot, because you will get a positive pregnancy test, a positive ovulation test. You will get positive everything, basically. And so me, being me, I took many pregnancy tests. I knew I wasn't pregnant because it was way too early, but I took so many just because I loved, this sounds so, oh my gosh, I loved seeing a positive pregnancy test. It made me so happy just to see the 2 dark lines for once. That genuinely made me happy. So I took a lot of them. Yeah, don't judge, but it was really nice to see it. It's cool. I don't know. Anyways, so getting back to what I was saying, I do have positive news. So today, like I said, it was about a month ago that I took the trigger shot, which means a month ago around this time I was ovulating with the trigger shot. And a month later, so I am ovulating naturally, guys, which is a huge, huge step for me. I have never, ever ovulated naturally. Me and Eli, keep in mind, had been trying for about a year. Yeah, a year when we started this, and I still hadn't ovulated. I had taken ovulation tests every single month. I had taken pregnancy tests every single month, and I never had a positive on either side. And last month with the trigger shot, that was my first ever positive ovulation. And now this month, without any medication to trigger ovulation, I am ovulating naturally. So maybe taking this month off is exactly what I needed to do, just for my body to say, hey, I'm working on it, just give me some time. So I think that's what it was. I'm so happy and so excited, and I really hope maybe this could be our month. I'm not sure, but if it is, it is. If it's not, we'll try again next month. But I just think it's really exciting that I have a positive ovulation test that is natural. And I told Eli right around lunchtime, because that's when I took the test, and he came home and we spent lunch together. So yeah, so he was excited about it, obviously. And we already took care of business. So in 2 weeks, I will hopefully, fingers crossed, be able to make a good update and a positive update. If not, that is totally fine too. In 2 weeks, if I get my period, I will just call my OB and we will schedule a follicle check, which is what we have to do for the trigger shot. And hopefully, either way, whatever reason I have to go and see her, hopefully it's positive and exciting. And I'm just hoping that 2021 brings not only me and Eli positive vibes, but I hope it brings everyone else positive vibes. I know everyone can use it right now. So I hope 2021 is just a better year, and I hope all your dreams and wishes come true this year. I really, really do, because I just feel like in my heart maybe this is our year. And yeah. Oh, the other thing that I actually kind of lied, I guess. I did put one pill in, one specific pill in my body this month. Is this guy. I did use Mucinex this month just because it can't hurt. It's just Mucinex. Mucinex, if you didn't know, I've had a lot of people message me and tell me that they got pregnant while on Mucinex, or they used Mucinex and it worked. Mucinex, if you didn't know, is something to thin and loosen mucus, which aka discharge in the female world for us, I'm gonna say. But so yeah, Mucinex is used to loosen mucus, and it helps with congestion. So when you take it, it thins out your discharge down there, which makes it 10 times easier for sperm to travel. In no way is Mucinex used for fertility. It does not help enhance fertility. It doesn't help anything with PCOS, nothing like that. It simply just makes your discharge thinner, which makes sperm easier to travel. That's literally it. It has nothing to do with fertility. Just want to make sure you guys know that. But I did take the Mucinex. That's the only thing besides these two things that I took this month, just because, like I said, I want to clear my body out. But yeah, so now today with this positive ovulation, I'm just going to continuously pray and hope that something positive comes out of this. Maybe this is a sign that my body's capable of doing this. So yeah. So I'm already at 14 minutes, but thank you guys if you have watched this far. Thank you so much for watching and staying here for the update. I am in the most happiest and positive place in my life that I've been in a very long time. This whole fertility thing has put my mental health like in some crazy places, because it's just a lot to deal with new information, new meds, all this stuff that you have to do. And then on top of doing all of that, getting a negative pregnancy test kind of messes with your head. But as of today, January 2021, I am happy. I feel good. Everything's working well for our lives right now with me and Eli. Everything is amazing, and it's the best that I could ask for right now. So thank you guys again for supporting us and watching this journey. There will be more videos coming. I promise I will do so much better at posting them, because I actually enjoy talking. Even though I'm just talking to a phone, I enjoy talking to you guys. So yeah, send positive vibes, as many prayers as you possibly can our way, and we will do the same for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching the Mcneal channel, and I really appreciate it and love you guys.